Leo, here comes the sun this week, finally. Check out the reading next. Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be the reading for the week of April 14th. Not going to be for all of you, but if it resonates, please do like, share, and subscribe. I did the format a little different this week. I already have all of the cards out. I usually shuffle on camera, but I'm not going to this week. Just to switch it up, let me know if you like it, please, in the comments, and what your thoughts are. So anyways, also check out social media account links down in the description box below. Overall energy for the week, Leo, is the Hermit, which talks about, in this deck, Angel of Reflection. So I might be doing a lot of reflecting this week. A few of you might be dealing with the sign of Virgo. But if not, this is your energy of just really seeking and gaining enlightenment this week on a very general level. So what I'm going to do is get out all of the general energies of how this may play out, and then I'm going to break it down into more detailed groups, okay? So in the recent past, Leo, you have the World, Temperance, and then the Eight of Swords. So I feel like definitely wrapping up chapters, life cycles, etc., you know, within your life in the recent past. I feel like it's all been in an effort to gain more security in your emotional life. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for some of you, you might have had endings in certain relationships and or situations that you found yourself in that caused you to be emotionally imbalanced. That may have had you stuck in your head, feeling a little bit overburdened and out of your element. And I feel like there has been a recent focus, Leo, to refocus that energy, to kind of take some time out to yourself to just think over, you know, what your next chapter is going to be, tying up loose ends even, and finding that alchemy within you. And so that's the recent past energy coming in to this week. Now you're starting off the week with the Sun, hello, woohoo, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So the Sun also represents Leo to me in tarot, but overall it's an energetic, beautiful energy, Leo, that you're starting the week with. You know, it's like, I keep hearing the Beatles song. I think it's the Beatles. Here comes the sun, sweet darling. You know, I felt like it's great. You know, it's good energy. It's very optimistic. It's very bright. It's feeling emotionally fulfilled, like your cup runneth over. You know what I'm saying? And there might not even be anything spectacular happening this week. It's just tapping into that piece of yourself, okay? And not letting these burdens shape-shift that. So that's the challenge this week, because you have the Ten of Wands here. This is somebody who's taking on too much, okay, who's carrying too much burdens, who is working too hard. Some of you have too much on your plate. But it's almost this energy of, yes, I have a lot on my plate, but I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like finding gratitude in the ability to be able to take that on. Finding the gratitude in the simple things, the everyday. It's like, yeah, I got a lot of stress, but damn, I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I like it. So, that's a general energy of what's going on here. Now, towards the end of the week, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Swords, okay? Now, I feel like a lot of you, this Queen of Swords is external to you. I think it's someone other than you, but I'm going to read it as if, because not for all of you it is. For some of you, this is the energy you're embodying. So I'm going to read the general, and then I'm going to break it down in groups, like I said earlier. I feel like growth potential is your friend this week. Seriously, you go from the Page to the Ace. There's a lot of growth potential here towards the end of the week. It's going to be important that you keep a more logical, analytical mind about you, though. Pay attention to details. Pay attention to your finances in particular, your numbers in the bank. Don't let that slip past you, because I feel like that's an important message for a lot of you. But overall, it's like a recommitment to self. Okay? And like I said, for some of you, this is to deal with another person, and I'm going to break it down now. So that's the general energy. I'm actually going to get one clarifier out. Okay. So now I'm going to break it down into groups. You can be in group 1. You can be in any of the groups, one of the groups, whatever. Take it as it resonates. But group 1, if this is love, and because I can't ignore that the Ace of Cups is at the heart of this reading. So for a lot of you, it is. It's the love arena, okay? I feel like this might be a partnership that goes in cycles, where it's balanced and then it's unbalanced. And then you're like emotionally connected and then you're completely detached from this person. So I feel like it definitely is a cyclic type of relationship. But, and really, I mean, what relationship is not cyclic? All relationships go through cycles. But I feel like this week, there's a lot more optimism to be had. Leo, you're in love. You're in love. If you're partnered with this person, I feel like you are in love with this person, even though they may put a lot of the work on you. Or you might be like so in love with this person that you're willing to take on like additional tasks or work or more of the burden of the relationship so that this person doesn't stress. It's such a Leo thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the sign of Leo. They have like very giving hearts. And so that is a very typical Leo thing to do, to take on more than the other partner. But I feel like towards the end of the week, there's just a growing commitment within the relationship. If there was uncertainty in the past, I feel like it's going past that portion of the relationship, moving past that into a commitment, into a true blue commitment this week. Okay, even though there might be emotional distances at times within the relationship. So, like I said, for those of you in this group, I feel like this is somebody you're currently partnered with, likely a longer term relationship, but it can be a new relationship. But yeah, overall, this looks pretty good. Okay. That's group 1. Group 2. Group 2. If you are someone here, I pick it up as you are in love with someone that's committed elsewhere, that's at a distance from you. And I feel like for some of you, this is a really interesting message. For some of you, you're in love with someone that's committed to someone else. Ouch. That's painful. And I do feel like it has you feeling like this. Burdened, stuck in your head. Or someone's in love with you, Leo, and you're committed elsewhere. If you're in this group, group 2. What's interesting here is I feel like the way that you or this other person is trying to bridge this gap is by offering friendship. You have 2 cards of friendship here. Oops. So I feel like it's like, It's like being friend zoned. Or you're doing this to them. Not in a malicious way, but in a way of like, well, I want to maintain this connection with this person. Even though, you know, internally I want so much more. But, you know, I just feel like caution. Careful there. Leo, don't play with your own heart. You have a big heart. And, I'm not saying, like, don't be friends with someone that you care about. I'm just saying be protective a bit, you know. See the reality of the situation, not what you want to see. Because, and I do feel like a lot of you are doing that. A lot of you are keeping, you know, a guard up with this person. Some of you secretly still, like, seek information on them, though. You know, still watch them. Still watch them at work. So, for very few of you work with this person. That's an interesting message. But if not, it's just, yeah. And I don't think, like I said, it's in a malicious way. It's in curiosity. This is a really weird message. I'm even having a hard time getting it out. Yeah, that could be going on for a very few of you, but that's a group too. I feel like this person's unaware of the depth of the emotion here. They see you as more of the Page of Cups. You see them as the Ace. Do you see the difference there? The Ace of Cups is big love. Page of Cups is friendship. Friendship. And I feel like it gets you stuck in your head. I feel like you're aware of it, though. I mean, you're aware. It's not even, right? So, heavy caution there, Leo. You deserve to be number one in someone's life, okay? And like I said, I'm not saying to not have friends and connections, but if this person can't level up to what you want, someone out there most definitely will. So, that's group 2. Group 3. There was a side note that came out that I think is an entirely different group of you, group 3. I feel like some of you have a lot. I'm not seeing work at all. Sorry, if you want work, this is not the reading for you. This is still love. This is the third group. Some of you have a manipulator here that's lying to you. That's overly defensive too, like when you try and call them out on their shit. Excuse my French. Like, if you know how, this is a key way to know if someone's lying. If when you ask them, like, let me see your phone, or where were you? And like their first response is like, God, you are so nosy. You know, and they get like overly angry with you or overly like defensive, like, ugh. That's a true blue liar right there. Because someone who has nothing to hide, Leo, they're going to answer the question. I was out with my friends. I'm sorry, did that bother you? That would be a normal person's response. So if every time you're questioning this person, and you're going to know if you're in this group, because this is going to ring true right off the bat. If every time you question this person, it's this overly defensive attitude, you know, this mind your business attitude, then they lie. Sorry. Yet, I feel like you or they still want to work on it. I'm going to need you to question that a little bit this week. Because this is, like I said, a whole different group of you, and this could just be for a very few of you. Like, they may be, like, wanting to work on the relationship, but they cover up everything that's going on. Like, they only tell you what they want you to see. Your intuition knows it. You probably confronted this person about it, and they got mad. You know, and I feel like it has you anxious, stressed, you know, wanting to move past it, but also knowing that you're not getting the full truth, and you're not getting the full truth. So I want to know what the lie is about. What's the Seven of Swords, please? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like this person is giving their attention elsewhere outside of their relationship. You know, the Six of Rods, Temperance, and the Nine of Rods, which is the clarification when I asked what it was they were lying about. They may be stating that they have a lot of friendships that are much, much more. So that kind of goes back to group 2. So you could be in both of those. You could be paired with someone that has what appears on the outside to be a friendship that is a lot more. A lot more. And or, Leo, you are the one doing this. It could be interchangeable. I feel like for the majority of you, it's the other person, though, but you're going to know if you're the one doing it. Don't tell me you don't. But yeah. Suspicion confirmed. Okay, so that was group 3. Zodiac signs that you might be dealing with. If you're in group 3, the zodiac signs, the primary that I have is another fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Here. Air and Scorpio. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then I have Scorpio here. If you're in group 1, group 2, it could be another Leo. It could also be another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and air. Basically the same signs. And Sagittarius. And Virgo, like I said earlier. So take it as it resonates. I do hope that you found that helpful. If not the zodiac sign, that just can be the energy of the week. It's a general. Wish you all the best till next time. Namaste. Bye.